Hi, we're back for another episode of Dumpster to Dynasty, and we can see that we are 1 0. So we're doing pretty good this year. We scored a lot of points. We are 18th in the nation right now, so that's good. We'll see if we can keep it up against Dallas State. Uh, who knows, though, right? And so just seeing where Dallas State is here, trying to find them. Salt Lake State or Salt Lake. Are they down below? So they lost by 30, right? So we should do a little bit better today. Uh, we scored 37 and gave up 31 though, right? So still big play issues right happening. And so they are a much better team than us, and we know how that happens. When that happens, we don't do the best. So we shall see what we can get away with, see if we can actually win. And so hopefully we can keep this going, and we'll see what happens. Classic Offner as nearly our best players still. They look pretty strong, right? So we'll see what transpires here. We get the kick, and we will receive, right? Can't want to kick it, but like to get out in front as well. In that case, it's a terrible kick. We saw that last game. The other team was doing terrible. Offner is making some moves. Gets a few yards. Can't complain about that, but could be a lot better or a lot worse. Pitch out to Fahey. Obviously, we go big run, about 8 yards there, which is about what he was averaging before. So that's good.
Second down.
Looking for Petrov on the left. Had it and then dropped it. Would have been close to the first down. 3rd and 3. Probably 4 down territory if we don't get it. It's man, so that's good for us. We can get it and make the move outside and get our 5 yards. And we're fine. Looking for Zakero, our tight end. However, he drops it, which seems kind of to be his recent MO, right? Big transfer. Thought they were going to really make an impact, and if they've caught all the ones that they could have, we would be doing very well. Yelly's in for a short gain, 3rd and 8. That doesn't bode well for us. We cannot do too well here. We'll see if we can get Betson on the left. He's open, throws it a little late, triple coverage, rattled, and drops it. So not a promising start for our first drive today, right? Almost a perfect kick. It was just a little too far, and it was a little more left, gone out of bounds. Been in the corner. That would have been ideal. Looks like they like to throw the ball. They're going 3 wide out, so let's match up with nickel. Rory Wire off the edge as always. And we'll see what happens. Got some good pressure, but not enough, and makes a man miss, jumps over, and then there's Offner on the back end, saving what would have been a touchdown. As we know, is his MO there. So they threw it over the middle. See if we can get a little pressure off the edges with Laraba, as we know likes to make the blitz. Ran by him. There is Dupre. I think a walk-on actually. Starting, which is excellent. Makes the tackle. Gain of what? 5. So 2nd and 5. Jaworski, our recruit this year, already stepping up, but Benito goes to the wrong side or the other side of where I was blitzing and takes it for a gain of 30 almost to 22. There we go, for 26. And we are not doing well. They looked like a pretty strong team, right? Before the game starts. Archibald, the quarterback, throws it back with a terrible option pitch. Should have stopped right there. They would have had an extra 4 yards, right? That could have been big if we got the turnover. But as we know, we don't. So off the corner, stops them. There we go. Sammy Pattinson, been here a while. Junior, great defensive tackle. Try this blitz off the corner. See if we can pressure him. Throw it a bad throw. Wide open. Had pressure. Made a perfect pass, and we are down 6-0. Look at that. That was on the money. Great pass there. So 6-0, 7-0 at home. See the crowd. We are doing well. Like I said, so they're positive. And here to see a good game. Hopefully we can come back. Again, another terrible kickoff. It goes out of bounds. We get it at the 49, almost at the 50. Really at their 49. Might be the best field position we've ever had after a kickoff. So we get Fahey out on the corner. No block by the fullback. That's fine. Still gets around the edge. Gain of 11. Looking for Zaccaro. Zone. Should be open. And he drops it. Maybe I now see why he transferred from his other team, because they were upset with him for dropping the ball every time. I'm used to Ward having sure hands. Petrov even having good hands. Fahey out the corner, around the corner, and out of the grasp of our defender. Another big play. Ooh, this freshman, as we can see, is having a great start to the season. And yes, no touchdowns, but we won't have the ball once, so the announcer should know a little bit better. So, looking for Ward. Shouldn't throw in the triple coverage. Thought he'd be more open because it was zone, but everybody bracketed him. 2nd and 10. Let's go back to the run. Fahey can't be stopped at the moment. So here we go. Nice run. Stiff arm. Fumble. Huge play there. Had the first down. Trying to get a little bit more. Coughs it up, and now we might be... They have to drive the length of the field, so hopefully we can stop them. They don't get a touchdown, but if they can throw it deep like they did last time, and we can't get enough pressure, it's going to be a long day here. Stops Star in the backfield. Nice play by Slamma there. Senior? Sophomore, right? A sophomore linebacker that we've had. Raphael is a new starting left end over the sack for the safety. There we go. Is that Theus? Let's see who was in there. I think it was not Theus. It was Wari. Great player that we had from the beginning, right? So off there we got the kickoff. Because of the safety, they have to kick it off from a little farther back. Their best kickoff, probably. But we get it at the 43. So, with 1 minute left, it's 7-2. Dallas State. See if he can make a move, and he does, and we get another 12 yards. It almost seems like almost guaranteed to get the 12 yards a time, right? As long as he doesn't fumble. 14, so that was close.
First and 10.
Green 99, green 99.
Here we go. Terrible inside pass. Trying to throw it to Yelly, but hit the wrong button and threw it to Ward or Petrov instead. Let's get back to this run. They should be rested. We got a corner out there though, so if we can get the block with the tight end, ran it inside because it wasn't looking good outside. It's got 66 in the first quarter. 3rd and 9 though is not ideal for us. Looking for Ward on the right. Zone should be open. Can we get over the top? Cannot. 4th down. Got a punt. So we're on their 41. I accidentally hit field goal. Wasn't actually trying to kick a 60-yard field goal. It was that they forget that they don't switch field goal and punt when it seems like it should be reasonable to assume it's going to be a punt. Stop star again. There's Offner. Not a terrible first quarter. Yes, we had the fumble. They got a touchdown, but we got a safety, which essentially makes up for that turnover. We missed that field goal. Should have not done that. 3rd and 8. 9 seconds left. We might get the ball back at the start of the second and still be in with one score. So that'd be nice. Have Jaworski off the corner here. Got the pressure. Can dive in, gets the sack. 4th down and 16. We'll have to probably punt, and we'll get the ball back at the start. There we go. Start of the second quarter. Time ran out on the first. We punt it away, and ends up at the 14. Thought it might bounce into the end zone, so I moved off there, but that was not happening, and we end up there without any return.
First and 10.
Go.
So they're in zone. Fahey gets only 1 yard. And so nothing's working consistently for us, right? Our ground game, big play, then a few stops. Looking for the tight end again. Our transfer. Is he open for once and will catch it? No, he gets the ball swatted down before he can even get a hand on it. And so we are now left with 3rd and 9 again. I'm just looking for a positive play. Maybe Ward on a little stop. He couldn't throw there because there was coverage all around. Tried to throw it inside. Unfortunately, threw it a little too far, and we did not get it. So that's 2 turnovers today, which is probably going to be the demise of us, right? As we know, turnovers are not something we can come back from, even now. Great stop in the backfield by Applet. 2nd and 19. They're doing pretty well on defense. Try to get Jaworski off the corner. It worked right before the end of the first quarter. Runs the other side. Star gets about 8 back. So 3rd and 11. Unfortunately, because they got the ball in such great field position, they're in field goal range. Try it again with Jaworski off the corner. Gets blocked. Still gets through there. They had somebody there, but they catch the ball, unfortunately, for a 1st down. Their tight end's catching the passes. Ours is not. Voy off the corner. We run it to the other side, and it's going to be a touchdown. Star. This might be a pretty good player, right? There we go. So it's going to be 14-2. It's an interesting score, right? Usually don't see a 14-2 game. Anything with a 2 or an 8, less likely. All right, so not the best start much better than some of the games we played, right? As we've seen. So Offner gets the ball, plenty of blockers, makes some moves, gets a block. He's going to get gassed, but he's at the 50 again, 49 of them. It's the second time we're starting in their side of the field, or on their side of the field, that we should be getting points, right? We just need to make positive plays each time rather than a positive then a negative, and then that sets us up for disaster, right? We guys gotta feed Faye here. So I got 70 yards, and it's pretty much just a quarter and a half. Go to the left this time. Got the good move and enough for the first down. We score here. It's 9 or 10 to 14, so we're in it still, right? It's not too far gone. We're in the zone. Got some blocks. Got the fullback out there. Got Ward blocking everybody from Yelly. Yelly's taking the back seat, but I feel like he's all right with that in the sense because he's fresh. He doesn't have to sort of take the pounding that Faye takes, and can really contribute, right? And so we're at 2nd and 9 now. Let's try another outside run. Obviously to the wide side of the field. Ideally, you can motion over if they're running man or not. They like zone. See if Petrov can't get the block. That got all the way around us. Klein Smith there just couldn't be blocked, and we ended up getting tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 10. We are on the 23, so we are in field goal range. Let's see if we can get any positive yards. Just get a little closer rather than not. We got some blocks. Ward's making some great blocks. Faye to the corner, and he's in for the touchdown. Did not expect that from what it's been looking like. So 14-8. Great play. Look, blocks the same guy twice for Ward and makes Faye have the space to get in for that 24-yard run. I think we got to go for 2 so we can get within 4 points, because right now it's 6. We should be able to get there, and we do. Yelly gets it for 2 points. So, 14-10, a little over halfway through the second quarter. Garside kicks it, and he kicks it out of bounds. They're going to get it at the 48. Not good, because it's going to be likely that they are going to get points from this, because we can't seem to stop them from at least getting a few yards. So I feel like they'll at least get a field goal. They run it, and they get stopped after being a 3. We'll take that. Offner already has 4 tackles all over the place. Saved that touchdown that one time already. Let's try slam off the edge here. Not the fastest, but maybe we can disrupt enough. And we got some pressure on there. And there we go. Dupre knocking the ball out. Excellent first-year player here. And try that again in a way, but from the other side this time. Davidson, who's a little faster, gets the pressure, gets in there, rattled and dropped to the ground. Nice, right? I didn't expect us to have that, right? We'll punt it, and hopefully it goes in the end zone, and it does just enough. There we go, 14-10. We have a good game on our hands, folks. More competitive than last year. Our recruits have really helped. Should be man here. Get Faye out to the edge. Got some blocks. Misses some blocks. Our fullback blocks no one except after we get tackled. Misses the second level. Goes to the third level. No room for Faye there. Horvath already has 3 tackles. Her free safety coming up big. And so what could have been a very promising drive where we could have had a score, or at least tying the game, or getting closer to tying the game. Now we throw an interception. I'd rather have just punted the ball away. We are playing with a little bit of house money at the moment because we haven't given up too much, but that's another turnover, which is not great. And we can't get pressure wide open. They get the first down. They take a timeout, and there's 47 seconds left, and we are in need of a stop. Field goal. Best case scenario, they get none. Worst case scenario, they get a touchdown. Oh, no, he's wide open. Kessler can't keep up with him, and he's gone. DeFray can't get there. From 14-10 to us having the ball with less than a minute to them scoring within, 15 seconds? It says a minute 9, but I don't think it really was that long. We are now down by 2+ scores. Good pressure by Kessler, but they still make the field goal for an extra point. 21-10. We need a big return by Hoffman. The kickoff kicker does not do grand kickoffs. And it's short again. Hoffman's outrunning people, goes back, tries to get a block, and then runs into somebody. 12 yards. We got all our timeouts at 36 seconds. We are not a quick strike team. Let's see if we can get Betson open, and he is a little bit, but drops it. Shields again there, knocking the ball away. And I feel like that's the story of the game. If we caught our passes versus dropping them, we would be a lot better. Bobbles that time. Stanley Ward, always sure-handed, but not in that play. Let's just run it, run some clock, kick it away. We don't want them to score another touchdown. And Fahey gets the 4 yards. Hopefully they don't call a timeout. We're not going to kneel. We're going to just go into punt formation and wait for the time and punt it away. And so we're still within 11. So 2 scores. Pretty good kick. 4 seconds left. I guess we could have waited a little bit more, but ideally they don't go 70 yards in one play. We're going to play a little prevent, go all the way back and maybe blitz with Jaworski from the center so there's a little pressure. But other than that, hopefully they run the ball, and they do, and Jaworski completely whiffs on him. And Benito is probably gone. Huge play, huge mistake. I don't know what you want to call it, but I had him stopped in the backfield, missed the diving tackle. Right there. Runs around everybody, and he is gone. Goes from a manageable lead to a maybe insurmountable one right now. Misses the extra point. So it's 27-10. They're up by 3 scores, unfortunately. They get the ball as well at halftime. They have just dominated. They even have more rushing yards than us, especially since that last one. But we have 3 turnovers. Hard to overcome that. I feel like this one's going to be one for the books in that sense. We're gonna probably lose, right? I'm not optimistic given our not stellar play today with so many drops. But we'll play it out and see. Things could happen. We could get some turnovers. And then Jaworski up the center. Gets the pass out quicker though. DeFray's there. Saves the touchdown at the 50. And we'll let the clock tick away. Melvin Benoti probably. Noto? Hey. Let's try slam off the corner. Nothing's really worked. Running up the center isn't usually effective, so if they keep doing that, that would be fine. But we'll see. If we can cause a big play and have a turnover, right? Maybe bring a little corner, little blitz from the outside, or I was gonna say safety blitz. Wrong way though. Offner there saves any bigger game. And clock is running. We are. It is what it is, right? Today, I feel that's all we can sort of say. So they motion. Probably, I was gonna say run, but it's a pass. Get some pressure. They get a sack. Good teamwork there. Flaps to one side, and then Edward Raphael is there. A new starter because Theus is a little bit older and slowed down. They just as effective. So Raphael doing pretty good. Ooh, Batten makes a few and miss. Offner there saves the touchdown because he was gone otherwise. 3rd and inches. If they get a field goal, that'd be 30-10. That's 3 scores, 3 touchdowns to win. Hopefully we can stop them here. Move motion, probably going to be a short run to the right, up the center, and we stop him for a loss of a half yard. 4th and 1. And we'll see what they do. They pick up the field goal. Best case scenario here, they miss it because it's a 45-yarder or so. Got the leg and just makes it. 30-10. I was hoping we would start the season off with a win streak of more than one game. Unlike last year where we lost our first 3, won the next 3, and lost the last 4. Today, we are not doing so great. Could just be the matchup, and hopefully we can turn it around next game, get some positives out of this, see if we can get Fahey on track, because today 17 times they've run the ball, and we've probably got 100 yards at best. Here we go. Big move outside. Good average of 6, right? 3rd and 2. Did get a stiff arm there. Do a little short run with Yelly probably subbed in. Yep. And so no one was there to block, and now it's 4th and 2 or like 3, and so I think we gotta go for it. We can't win the game in the 4th quarter. We can't get that many touchdowns, so we need to maximize when we have the ball. Should be enough out there. Making terrible moves on my part. Juking and stiff arming the wrong way. And Horvath again gets another tackle. We are putting them in a prime position to succeed while we are not in that prime position. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And we stop them for no yards, which is nice. Except they've already got the lead. So it is going to play bleed clock, and they will take the win back to their home stadium for their next game. We'll have to figure out what worked the first week and what went wrong this week, and hopefully we can fix it for game 3 of the season. Archibald went back, and their wide receiver dropped it. So it's 4th down, which is a win. I think for the most part we've done pretty well. They're taking a 50-yarder, 51-yarder. They have the leg. They do not have the leg. And so we get the ball back. I would say the positives are Offner is playing well. Raphael has stepped up. Our wide receivers have not. Our tight end has not. Weakland has not. Fahey, I would say, is just okay today compared to other games, or compared to the last game. Finally, somebody open. Ward gets a first down after a gain of 11. And something to build on. If we get a touchdown here, then we get 2 scores in the 4th quarter. That means we still can win. There's a chance. Here we go. Zucchero should be open. Too slow on my part, and we get sacked. 2nd and 15. Not great. Looking for Ward on the, I don't know what you want to call that, C route almost. And we get sacked again. No time. Our line is still pretty young. Starting, a true freshman and stuff at center. Can we get anything here? Let's just roll out a little bit. Ward can't make anybody miss. But we get a positive gain. We're still 4th and 12. We got to go for it, right? And there's no point of running clock here. Let's try to get Ward on the outside. Let's roll out again. Gets sacked right and runs right into him. Turnover on downs. 30-10, essentially at the start of the 4th quarter. And that's probably how it's going to end. Or they're going to probably have maybe even have more. Spin move by them. We can't sack them, but then we eventually get there. Good team pursuit there. And with 1 second left, the quarter ends. We're on to the 4th. It is 2nd and 13. They are on the wrong side of the 50 for us. So hopefully we can get another sack so they don't take a field goal. Try at least one. They get, 4 yards there? 3rd and 9. On our 34. 44-yarder. They would definitely try to kick that. So can we stop them? Can't get pressure. Wide open. Applet. Can't catch them. Touchdown. And 36-10. Probably soon to be 37-10. And we will be looking to start better next week, right? Turnovers again did us in. We moved the ball, and then we got too far behind where we had to keep throwing and getting sacked. And so hopefully our crowd stays full. It's nice to have a full crowd, right, in the stadium rather than not having anybody, like we had kind of last year. A terrible kick. I wish we could move up closer when we know that Offner is going to maybe be able to take it to the house. Let's see if they can catch him. He's going to get tired. So there we are, to the 28, our best. That is definitely our best field position after a kickoff. So maybe Offner and our special teams return is actually better than it has been. Batted down, thrown behind maybe Ward. And so Weekland has not had a great game. Can blame him, can blame the wide receivers. Just sort of a team fail on offense today, right? And the offense has put the defense in not great positions, and so we need to correct that, right? So we can toss that to Petrov, at least get a few yards. We can. Nice spin move, and here we go. Can we get the touchdown? Dodges, and we are in. That's what we needed before, and now we are still down by 21 points. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to score 3 more times within 4 minutes. We just can't stop them and get the ball back quick enough, right? They're going to run it, they're going to burn clock, and it's going to be over. But maybe we can make it a little more competitive than what it looks like right now, right? So 37-17. Should be maybe going for the onside, but I don't want to give them a short field, except I kick it out of bounds, and they get a short field, starting at their 45. I don't know what defense to really call here, because if I go zone, they run through it, and if I go man, we're not fast enough to keep up with them. So try to play a little sort of zone in the back end and man on the outside, and that doesn't seem to work, or hasn't worked. Maybe we just need to blitz, move everybody to the left. It's going to be interesting. Trying to flood one side. They're passing the ball. They should just be running. I jumped a little too early instead of getting the sack. Offner misses the tackle. Stop Star, but Star gets a first down and plenty of yardage after that. Right there, just one step more, and we would have had a sack instead of a 40-yard gain, 30-yard gain. They are in field goal range. They shift to the right. They're probably going to run to the right. No, they run it up to center. The Dolphin, fine with that. Pattinson with 3 tackles today, doing what he can.
Second down.
And that's, again, our defense I don't think has played bad. It's the offense that has put the defense in a bad position. Blitz off the corner. Applet can get there, can't get there. Misses the tackle because I jump up instead of dive. They get the touchdown. It is 43-17. We are not coming back from this one, folks. I can guarantee this. It's not going to happen with 3 minutes left. They didn't even run the ball. They were throwing the ball. Kessler almost gets the block. Didn't jump or dive. They don't have any roughing the kicker penalties or anything like that, so should have probably dove. But surprising when you do that, they still get the ball off and can get it in the field goal. So Hoffner there, short return, short kick, starting on our 30. Just about 3 minutes left. We are down by 27 points. So yeah, 4 touchdowns to win the game. Not too much, right? Ward only gets 3 or so, and I think we just came up against a better team, and I think we can agree with that when we looked at the overall rankings and by position groups. We saw their offense, defense, and stuff. We're just significantly better ranked than us. There we go. Fahey onto the outside. Big run there. Gets about 30, 35, maybe even a little bit more. Well, almost 50. Makes a man miss there. Just gets gassed. So yeah, that was 35 yards. Sorry, there I was. Second guess. Yelly, the 1-2 punch there. Nice spin move, makes a man miss. Can Yelly get to the corner? We're going to be gassed, and we are down to the 8-yard line. Our run game is now looking strong. Where was that to begin with? We kind of started, then we got away with it because we got down. And so now, and maybe that's the lesson here. We can't come back from the big deficits, right? And so if we can keep it within, I would say, 2 scores, we have a chance. Obviously, down by 27 with 2 minutes left is not a possibility. Fahey's gonna get in here. No, he doesn't. Come on, he's got 159, so that's a pretty good start. I think we were in there. We know we can run it in there. We might try to jam up the middle, so we'll look for our tight end. Hopefully they can catch one. No, they're going to be covered. Now they're open. And he finally catches one. I don't know if they deserve a touchdown after dropping the ball. I don't know, at least 3 times it seems like today or more. It hasn't made too much of an impact otherwise. We thought they would, right? They were fast. They were big. They seem like they should be dominating the linebackers that they're on, but that's not the case. Let's go for 2. We should get this here, and we do. Now we are down by 19. And so if we kick or do the onside conversion, which is a little more difficult because you got to get, that's essentially a 4th and 15. So we get 1 play, not our strong suit, going for deep passes, or at least enough space from a catch and then run. So looking for Bowman maybe. But he's open. We throw it over the left, though. No one's going to be there. And it's batted down and rapid. And so, minute 33 left. 25-44. Score looks better than 44-17. I know it's still 19 points, but that 2 instead of a 1 in front makes it look better. They're running the ball. Thank you. But Archibald just jukes us and dekes us and spins us to first down. And we are, because, man, they could have pitched it back to him on the option play. I think we have problems against running quarterbacks, right? They're just they're too quick, and then it gives them another option to pitch it back. It's hard to defend. So they're just gonna run clock here. No reason to call timeouts because we have a minute left, and we need those timeouts if we ever got the ball back to try to score, right? So Archibald today is thrown for 236 and 4 touchdowns. Weakland's only thrown for 22 yards and a touchdown. That is significantly the reason why we're losing. Fahey's got 159 and 1 touchdown, which is pretty good. Benoti there's got 99 and 1. Sandielli's got 41 and 0. And then Archibald, the quarterback's got 29. Tucson Star's got 26 and a touchdown, too. Bobby Benton for them's got 103 and 2 touchdowns. Star's got 57 and a touchdown. And then Benoti's got 22 yards. And their other player, Arroyo's got 37 and a touchdown. None of our wide receivers are there. Offsides, Horvath has 7 tackles and an interception. Shields has 3 tackles and an interception. Roy, finally one of us, 3 tackles and a sack. But that is our only sort of player of interest. There's the end of the game. Unfortunately, not a great one, right? We outrushed them, and I think that's where we got to go. Run 2 out of the 3 plays. Yeah, that's fair for them. Their quarterback kind of did it all. Weakland 18 rating, terrible. Fahey did decent, but had that fumble, which was not great. 7-yard average. 2 catches. Look, 3 drops by Ward. I'm surprised there aren't more drops registered, but zero catches there. Or 1 reception of 0 yards. Offner 7 tackles. Lots of people have 1 sack, so we got some pressure. And lots of tackles for losses there. Jaworski's pretty good game there. Missed the field goal. But until next time, we'll see ya. And hopefully we can do